It's interesting you talked about how he's learned how to watch tape. He's talked about how he's matured, how he's more patient. Does it bum you out at all, though, that he wasn't that bought into what it took to be a great quarterback when you coached him in Atlanta?
No, because he was.
I mean, don't you think about what could have been?
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Do you know anything about this guy's background?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know he went to 3 Super Pro Bowls?
Yeah.
So you're basing all this on 2.5 weeks of play. You're saying that he wasn't a great player when he was with us in Atlanta?
No, he was. Would you say he was nearly what he could have gotten?
Well, no, he wasn't. No, he's not as good then, or he's better now than he was then. But so does every player that plays in the league.
Yeah, but those are guys that play in the league. He was away from the league for 2 years. Okay, then he didn't play, and when he did play, he was strictly a runner. He was brought in as kind of a sideshow. Now, just like
last year you're talking about?
Yeah, last year was like a sideshow, and all of a sudden he comes back without the reps of 2 years. And I mean, he's even said he was lazy in Atlanta. I mean, one, it's kind of remarkable how good he was considering he was self-admitted lazy. But I'm just wondering, as a guy who coached him, thought, man, if he would have bought in back then, considering what we had around him, considering the fact that he was playing on a faster surface, how good he had been, you might still be the coach of the Falcons.
I don't live in the past, pal. You might, but I'm looking forward. I'm just happy for Mike.
What do you think the reaction should be for Eagles fans when McNabb comes back in?
I think that however they feel, that's what they should do. If they feel like cheering him, they should cheer. If they feel like booing him, they should boo.
But how should they feel?
I don't know. How do you feel?
I'm asking you.
Is this your first interview? Jesus Christ, what kind of questions are these? How should they feel? I don't know how people should feel.
Well, you were a head coach. You were a head coach twice in the league. I mean, you know how good McNabb has been. Don't you think they should feel? They should feel.
How should people feel?
Yeah. How should they feel?
I don't know. I know how I feel. I like Donovan. I hope he does well. How do you think they should feel?
I think that if you boo Donovan McNabb, you're a fool. I really do.
Okay. Well, then don't boo him.
Jim Mora, you can see his interview coming up this Sunday, NFL Game Morning on the NFL Network. Jim, thanks so much for joining us on ESPN Radio.
Yeah, you were a real joy. Thanks.
Wow. That has never happened before.